Hey guys, this is Christina from Justin and Christina's RV Van Life, and we are presenting 2020 Affordable Van Conversion, or as better known, Class B motorhome manufacturers from right here in our backyard from Quebec, Canada. So this is the first time we're doing such an informational video. Please let us know if you like it. So with that being said, why are we doing 2020 Affordable Van Conversion video? Well, we started looking for a newer Class B. We have a 1999 Road Trek. We're renovating it and we're not in debt and all that, but we want to go from snowbirds to full-timers. So why did we look for builders here in Quebec? Well, after the RV Tampa show and even the Montreal show, where it's mostly big name manufacturers like Winnebago, Road Trek came back, and a few others that are well known for Class Bs, we realized that the US dollar, with it being 25 to sometimes 30% more, just made it out of budget for us. So by staying in this economy, our Canadian economy, what we get to do is it makes it less expensive for us to stay in our economy. And for Americans, your dollar is higher. So we want to present these manufacturers, and they, in no way, they didn't give us any money. We didn't get sponsored or anything like that. They're actually cheaper in comparison with an equivalent or even a better build quality. So we hope this actually helps others save money like it will for us in the future. With that being said, we have found to date about 6 different van conversion or Class B manufacturers, and this is going to be a 3-part series. A part 1 is the first 3. So that's the first 3 websites, and we'll talk about most of their conversions, and some are really unique and really cool depending on whether you want to go full-time or part-time, family or single, and very reasonable. It actually, the first one, not the first website, but one of the Class Bs is actually a pop top on a Dodge Caravan and starts at not even $44,000 US and can actually sleep 4 or even 5 and fits in your driveway and a whole bunch. Well, that being said, let's get to the presentation. First one up. It's actually called the Escapade, and many of you, both English Canadian and Americans, would have a really hard time finding this company because their website is actually only in French, but the quality of their 18 and 20 foot models are incredible. And you may not speak French, but right here where it says Fabricant de motorisés classe B, says on their website that they're not only dealers, but they actually manufacture their own Class B motorhomes. They have 18 and 21 footers. It's about 109, almost $110,000 Canadian, only about 83, well, let's round that up, $84,000 US. And we're going to show you some of the specs of the vehicle, and we really like it. The only thing that deters us is it doesn't have a front lounge model, but you never know, maybe they'll change their minds. The Escapade on the 21-foot ProMaster chassis. It also comes on the 18-foot ProMaster chassis. They only have those 2 models. The difference between this one that we're going to see is that one has a wet bath and the other one just has a pull-out toilet. So mosquito netting is standard. The front lounge area, both seats that swivel. The cabinetry is really well designed. I like the fact that the control center is just above the door so you can take a look at it quickly. The open concept dinette area with the top cabinets is very interesting for us because we like the clear view from the front all the way to the back. Even though it has a pull-out pantry, it is really deep. Even though it's narrow, you can really fit in a lot of things. Very well designed. The microwave comes standard. I like where it's placed. Ours is at the top, and I find that at the bottom, it's just at the right height so that even if you're coming in and out, it's not in your way. It can actually be replaced with a small toaster or convection oven. The fridge that comes standard in the Escapade, we find quite large compared to some of the other models. There's a fantastic fan. The wet bath is very well designed with some fake tiling, but it's a completely self-sustaining permanent toilet, meaning it has a black tank, and there is a gray tank in this unit. And the outdoor area is interesting that they thought about it, not just having a counter extension. The final picture of this Escapade model is the dining area. As you see, the lagoon table is actually comes standard. We don't have a picture of it, but the lagoon table, it comes off the mount, it goes down, and it becomes your between king to queen size bed. So this was a quick review of the Escapade 21-foot ProMaster 2020 model that you can actually get for about $84,000 US. The Monte-Carlo, they produce 18 to 21 footers, also all on the ProMaster chassis. They're made by Gala VR, which translates to Gala RV. So their website actually offers information in both French and English when you go to it. The official launch of the one that we're going to be showing you of the pictures was about 3 weeks ago. We took the most expensive one with all the options. Now, for that one, it is the last one, the 2100 LXC and the FB21 are the most expensive ones. They're about equivalent. Now, there are other models as we saw, but we're going to be reviewing the one that has all the options included. And that actually tabulates to 137,000 Canadian, or actually pretty much only 104,600. Well, let's say 105,000. And it is, in our opinion, really a luxurious model for the finishings. Let's take a look at the Monte-Carlo 21-foot on the ProMaster chassis. Actually, they don't have any other chassis. They do it all on the ProMaster. Probably one of the reasons that it also costs a little bit less. What we love about this company is the finishing. Once you take a look at the cabinetry, the rounded corners, the finishes, it really speaks for itself. We've never seen a finish of cabinetry with rounded corners, solid countertops on a ProMaster chassis other than with the Monte-Carlo. Now, there could be other ones out there, but most of the time, these types of finishes that have a European flair with the extra sink and the wet bath and the king-size bed in the back, with cabinetry, the cabinetry is actually finished with additional insulation and material. The wet bath itself even has an area that is embedded right into the fiberglass compared to the Escapade. It is much more luxurious, including the king size lounge area in the back. It's a full king size. I don't exactly know how they did it, but they did it. And they have mood lighting. So all the specs that have to do with the Monte-Carlo when it comes to the look and when you climb into the unit speak European luxury to us, and we've seen this often, but mostly on the Mercedes chassis. So we found it really unique and different that you could actually get this on a ProMaster chassis. Look at the specs when it comes to the Monte-Carlo 21 footer. Now, this comes with the price that we said as the 2 maintenance-free AGM 6-volt auxiliary batteries. There's a optimized solar panel energy with solar panels of 200 watts. You can actually upgrade to lithium, but that was not included in the price, and the company will only start that as of 2021. There's the control center, there's a 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter included, and a marine AC/DC circuit breaker panel with reverse polarity, which is not always standard in every single Class B RV, although in our opinion it should be. There's the freshwater and gray tanks, which are 45 gallons each. The black tank contains 18 gallons. 68 liters if you're Canadian. The bathroom's fully enclosed. As you saw, the toilet, you didn't get to see it, but it's actually a porcelain toilet with a toilet rinse if you like that. There's the shower curtain, the outside shower, and there's an independent vanity. So there's actually 2 sinks, even though it's not in the bathroom. So with all this pandemic where you have to wash your hands, might be a great option. The last set of specs that I want to go through is everything that you can find really in the website. It has a robust electrical step. I just want to point to the fact that it has a silent 14,300 BTU propane and electric furnace with 4 exit zones, and one's in the bathroom. So you actually can be nice and toasty warm in the bathroom and in some of our Canadian winters, along with an 11,000 BTU air conditioner. The why I said some Canadian winters is this unit does not have heated tanks, and the tanks are not on the inside, they're on the outside. Although we love the finishings, it's not, in our opinion, a full 4-season Canadian winter van. But in their defense, most Quebecers don't really winter RV/camp unless they're escaping to the US, to Florida, Arizona, or even Mexico. It's the Mars 5 company. This has such a variety of Class B motorhomes, from just for weekend warrior type visits that you're only on a campground, all the way to if you want to be full time. What's fun about them is they've been in business for over 10 years, and you can actually see them a lot around Quebec and even in the Montreal area. And some you don't even know it's a Class B because they actually make it on regular car chassis, not just a van chassis. That's what's really interesting. The one that we're going to be taking a look at is not the Weekend, which is the least expensive model, which I had mentioned before in the intro is about 44,000 US. We're going to take a look at the one that's about $4,000 more because it has the pop top, and you can actually, you'll see, you can actually sleep an entire family comfortably with the pop top area with that option. So we're going to take a look at the illusion on the Dodge Caravan chassis with the pop top. So you wouldn't know when the top is down, you wouldn't know that this is a Class B. It can go anywhere and it can actually be your daily driver. I find that absolutely fascinating. Also, the ProMaster with the pop top. This is the lower roof version. That pop top also allows you to sleep a family, and it's a much smaller unit than the 21-footer. The inside is almost like a Westphalia. The Mars 5 finishing is, in our opinion, very, very good and affordable for their price. The last one that we're going to be taking a look is the most expensive model. It's going to be the Inspiration model on the 21-foot chassis. There are no pop tops. It has full headroom. Now, the units that we're going to be looking at are going to be the very second one that I showed you, the Illusion. It's about 47,400 US. And then we're going to take a look at the more expensive one, the top one with all the options, which is not bad really, at 82,000, almost 82,400 if you round up US. So I am so excited on this one. Oh yes, I am. I have to say that this one excites me a little bit too much. It's 61,900 Canadian. It's the $47,400 one that we spoke about before, because it is so versatile. When that pop top is down, you wouldn't know that it's anything but a daily driver. But when the pop top is up, you can actually cook standing, you can dress standing. It's really, in my opinion, one of the most versatile units. And as I said before, 47,334 and 21 cents. What an affordable Class B camper, and it's very stealth. With that being said, let's just take a look at the specs. It easily seats 4. You could technically have 5, but legally it's 4, and you can sleep 4 if you get the converted pop top with the extension. Well, the pop top comes standard, but there's an extension on the bottom on top of the bed where with the ladder your kids can have a mattress and they can sleep almost like a bunk bed. As you saw, the bed is decently large. It's about a double 42 by 72. The folding table comes standard. The propane burners are built in. There's the fridge. There's the swivel car seat, ceiling wardrobes, everything. So let's just take a quick look. Now, this is not a standard color scheme. You can pick other standards. They really build each unit according to the specifications, or about the specifications of each owner. So let's just take a quick look. When the bed is down, as you can see, it makes for a decent bed for two people to sleep. The pop top is quite high, as you saw in the specs on the previous slide, and you could really have a small family camp in this unit. And when the pop top is up, you really have a decent amount of space. If you want to cook standing, you can. The table and then the other two chairs swivel, make for a decent dining area. And honestly, very well reminds me of a modern day adaptation of Westphalia, which is what the owner of the company is going for. So the kitchen area is really sleek, easy to clean. That little area next to the propane cooktop is a little garbage that's integrated. So they even thought about where to have your garbage so it wouldn't be unsightly. Storage is actually underneath the bed. And there's additional storage in the back when the bed, the seat is a sofa, but you don't want to overdo that because once the bed is down, you want to be able to sleep comfortably. They thought of every nook and cranny, really. And look at the pop top. Like it's very small and closed. So unless it's open, and you're parked on the street, how would anybody know that this is a Class B camper van? Because honestly, it's really stealth in our opinion, and it could be used as a daily driver. And then if you want to go out and explore on the weekends or just for a week or two, we find it's a very affordable Class B camper, right? Next one. The Imagine by Mars 5 at $92,900 Canadian with the pop top, and this includes the option to sleep the family. So this 92,900 Canadian comes to about $70,250 if we round up US with everything that we're going to see that is standard. This one actually seats 5 and can sleep 4 to 5, more than the 21 footer, which you'll see. So with a closed roof, it's 238 centimeters or 94 inches. When you have that pop top, you have the full height at 132 inches or 335 centimeters. It has the electric sofa in that price. There's a second bed of up to 72 inches. There's 2 independent 6-volt batteries. There's the water heater, the 2 front seats swivel, and the pop top is electric. There's an outdoor rear shower. There's not one inside because it's much smaller, and has European style windows. All this in that $70,000 price tag. Now, let's take a look at the dining area and how well they optimized it. Not only do you have the area to eat where there's a sofa, and you can actually use the porta potty for an extra seat right in front of the couch. The 2 seat swivel, and there's even the area that's a cutting board can be an additional place to eat. So the entire family, if it was raining, you could actually eat in the Imagine series. I find that exceptionally well designed. Now, when the bed is fully out, as you can see, it's about a double, and it has the optional pillows. They maximized every single nook and cranny of the Imagine. Not only is there a fridge and there's smaller shelves at the top, there's shelving and closed cabinetry in the back. And when the bed is closed, you saw there was additional wardrobe space right on the side that you can get access to when the bed is down, as well as from the rear area of the doors. So you have access to it in 2 different ways. So that's the little bench that I was talking about, that you can swivel the seat. You have 2 people eating on the sofa, and that little bench is, we don't have a picture of it, but it is your porta potty. Very, very well hidden and keeps with the sleek look of the Imagine. So with this one, there, as I spoke about, you also have it in the Illusion. There is the ladder that comes standard, and as long as your kids are little ninjas, you send them up and they can sleep on the roof, and that's why they say it can sleep up to 5 people, because the entire roof area holds the pop top. So it's a decent amount of bunk space. This one is a little bit more what we're looking for. So we're going to be looking at the 21-foot inspiration model. There is 18 and 21-foot models, and the 21-foot, as you can see, the price is right there. It's $107,900 $100,000 Canadian, which in our opinion, is a very good value for once you see the inside and some of the specs. So that's about 82,000, let's round it up, 400 US for a 21-foot completely built out ProMaster Class B RV. Now, the Inspiration model has a front lounge area, and this is what we like the most. But of course, there are additional things that come with it. There are the two front swivel seats, which come with the front lounge, the permanent bed, the fixed toilet, which is great for a lot of people. Some people prefer taking it out, but it comes with a black tank. This two 6-volt deep batteries, drinking water outlet with the water tank of 18.5 gallons, the water heater, and the 6 European style windows, which is the awning windows with the integrated, not just the mosquito net that's written there, but they're also the shades, air conditioning on the roof, the various speed roof ventilator, and a standard solar panel of 100 watts. All that in a nice little package that is very well designed. As you can see, the front lounge area is great because it has those legal seats, which for us, we can easily place Michael in his baby car seat and later on even a booster seat without having to worry about being legal in any parts of North America. The front seat, the only negative that we found, and we haven't spoken about any negatives, but it is a personal opinion, is that the table is slightly small for that passenger seat to really be part of an eating area. If it could have been a little bit more like the table in the Travato that swivels out, or the Heimer Active, would have been ideal. But it is a solid area, so a solid countertop for a table, which makes it look really elite. These awning windows, which are the European style windows, are great because they can be inclined and declined, and anything that comes to closing the windows, blocking out light, or putting the mosquito is already integrated, so you don't have to think about a solution or have extra things packed. We really like the white design, but of course it comes in other colors of the Mars 5 Inspiration line. We like that clear path with a decently large hallway per se. The cabinets and the drawers are quite numerous, and as you'll see, the bathroom area is decently large for a 21-foot Class B. With the wet bath has the bathroom on a slightly higher level. It is a black tank. It's not a cassette toilet. And the shower area is decently large, but it does not come with a sink in this model. The bed area, as you saw, was pretty long, and the storage all the way around was well thought out because it actually has two shelving areas. The microwave where it is, I wouldn't have thought that I liked it because I'm 5'2". It's pretty high up, but it is strategically placed in a decent area. Now, the kitchen area with the solid countertops. What we love about the design is how they made it a little bit shorter at the entrance, and then they made it a little bit beefier where the fridge is, in order to accommodate, of course, the entrance of the fridge, and of course have deeper drawers. So ultimately, for the value, this kitchen is very well designed with a solid counter, the two propane burners. The sink's a little bit small, but it's normal because the counter is a lot smaller in that area, and they really maximize the space with the change in counters with a solid counter. With that being said, well, we hope you liked everything that we showed you, and it'll help you save money when it comes to some Class B purchases, especially when they're new. And a lot of these manufacturers, including the Mars 5 and the Escape, so not the Monte-Carlo, but those two manufacturers, if you bring them your van and you are coming from the US, they will build on your chassis. And we have 3 other manufacturers on this list in parts 2 and 3 that do the same thing. By comparison to some other US builders where the build out starts without any standardization at 50,000 US, our opinion is you could get a lot of bang for your buck, either by bringing your vehicle here or getting a vehicle that is pre-approved to be built for you with a deposit here in Montreal, Quebec. Hope you like this informational series. Give us a thumbs up And if you have any kind of specific vehicles that you'd like us to contact the company and figure out a way to tour, right now with the pandemic, it's a little bit difficult, but we're really open in doing specifically Class B or van conversions that you want us to get. Thanks again, guys. Bye. Guys, thank you so much for watching our YouTube video. Subscribe, like, and share. Please comment, we want to hear from you, and hit the bell to be aware of our new videos. Bye!